Well, I gave you fair warning. I told you I was going to go to the nursery and buy everything they had left with these lilies. No flowers on them, $4 a piece. Just check this out. Look what is in there. It is completely established. This isn't just like buying a bulb. This thing is going to go to town. We are going to plant these today because we have the perfect weather for planting, but the worst weather for shooting video. Jess is behind the camera wearing her stylish yellow poncho. We've got about a half hour before the rain starts pouring on us again, so let's get to work. Well, we've been looking at these lilies all year. This is what they looked like last year, and I'm certainly willing to wait until next year to see these because this was just all filled with lilies. What we have left are Casablanca, that white one, and then Stargazer. That might be the most popular lily out there. Behind you is one called Black Beauty, and all we need to do is just sink this into the ground, and we have nothing else to worry about. And next year they're going to pop up, and again we'll have another summer with a vegetable garden filled with not only these beautiful lilies, but their fragrance too. Got to figure out where I'm going to put them though. So much for a half hour waiting, and the rain started to sprinkle. And just like we had that row of lilies along the side of the vegetable garden there, a row behind us here, that's Black Beauty. We're going to put a row of them here, and I have 15 to put in. All right, 1 in, 14 to go. Then I have to show you an absolute garden disaster, and it's right behind you. So yesterday I come walking out to the garden, and all I see is a little cottontail running away. And then I look down at my bed here that had basil and peppers in it, and most of them are gone. And the garden teaches us many lessons. Like, don't overreact. As I went crazy, my wife said, "You're not feeding our family with those peppers." I know. But anyway, I've got peppers here. I've got peppers behind us. Here, I am just going to protect the 2 plants I have left. But then I'm going to show you how to fence in a whole bed over here. Because not only do I have peppers over here, I have beans. And I can't believe that rabbit has not found the beans. Let's get to work. If you would have talked to me yesterday, I wouldn't have been so kind to the rabbit, but now I'm going to catch and release him if I can catch him. So here's what's left of my basil. Look at all these pepper leaves that were stripped off this poor little pepper. This is one called Roulette. This is a habanero that's actually sweet, and I couldn't believe the nursery still had them. I know they look a little sickly, but this time of the year, get them in. We got warm weather still. They will put on peppers, and they'll be ready by the end of the season. I'm going to put this stuff in the front of the trap to hopefully lead the rabbit in here. He's probably fenced in the fenced-in garden now. He's probably in here somewhere, and so we need to get him out of here. And so for these 2 remaining peppers here, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this bed until I figure out what's going on with the rabbit, but I'm going to protect these plants just themselves, just surrounding just these 2 plants, and I love these stakes. These stakes will last forever. I got some little ones for the peppers, just to protect them from the rabbit for now. And then, like I said, I got beds over there. We're going to surround the whole thing. We're fencing in the fenced-in garden. There's my chicken wire. Oops. Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm just going to put some mulch up along the edges here so it doesn't try and they can go under. You know, the thing about rabbits, they're opportunists, but they don't do a lot of digging or climbing like a groundhog would. That's enough to keep that rabbit out of here. All right, let's work on this other bed. You know, I've been using my hot pepper wax to keep the rabbits at bay, but it's rained so much, I mean, basically almost every day, that it keeps rinsing it off. That's why I'm putting these stakes in, putting some fencing around this. I will use this continually, though, as we get through the season when we're putting in our lettuce and all our other things. But hopefully we won't have to worry about that rabbit once I successfully catch him and release him at the park. Okay, there's fence number 1. I think next we'll probably run some razor wire up about 6 feet and then probably put another fence around the whole thing, and eventually we'll be able to harvest some peppers. I have room for 1 or 2 more peppers if I can find them at the nursery. This is a good time to go. You can find stuff like that just for a song. And I've got something else to show you that you can plant right now that you can keep for years and years and years. And it's on sale. So these are caladiums. They're grown from a little tender bulb in there, and the reason I'm buying them up this time of the year is that I can save that bulb very easily just in a little peat moss or vermiculite over the winter, and these will go all the way until frost. They love summer weather, and I'm adding them to my containers, as you can see, and around the garden. Very easy to grow and beautiful, grown basically for this foliage, and there's lots of different colors too. All right, let's finish up. Orders from Doug. Keep planting. Go to the nursery. Find some of those lilies, caladiums, peppers, basil, whatever you can find. You're going to get it on sale. Now be sure to check me out online. That's where you can find all sorts of great garden information, how to join my Seed of the Month Club. Till next week, there's plenty of more fencing to go up inside the fenced-in garden. We'll see you then. Wait, there's more. Well, besides the rabbit debacle yesterday, we also had a giant tree fall between our house and the neighbors. I don't have air conditioning in my truck, but things are turning around. A bird found me today, and they say that's good luck. I hope so.